car's going too fast and I'll never make it to the lighthouse on time.
Diesel, you know why sometimes I lose my train of thought? Because I get on the wrong track. Get it? I'm part of a train.
Daniel, Jeff in Las Vegas, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for joining me today to talk about Thomas and Friends, All Engines Go, season 26.
My pleasure. Love the background.
Season 26. That's incredible. What a milestone, huh?
Yeah, really. And then the wider franchise has been going on for 75 years too, so it's crazy.
Well, this is a special season, Daniel, because you were introducing the first ever autistic character. Tell us about Bruno the Break Car.
Yes, so Bruno the Break Car is a very engaging new character for Thomas and Friends. He is funny. He really is great with things like schedules and maps. He has very strong brakes, so he can help the other trains to stay on track if they're about to go off the rails, which they do often, both figuratively and metaphorically. And this is him, by the way. And he is also autistic, like myself. So that means that he has a lot of things that he's really strong in. So he's, like I said, he's great with schedules. He's great with routines. He sometimes has trouble with some social situations, and he doesn't really like when his schedule is disrupted. Sometimes if things are too loud, he'll steam on some steam headphones, which is really cute. But basically, yeah, he has his own strengths, his own interests, some challenges, just like everybody has. And that's the great thing about Thomas and Friends, is that everyone is there for each other. They are there to complement each other's challenges and to lean on each other's strengths and to just love each other for who they are. And I think Bruno is such a great addition to that cast.
So what you're saying is Bruno displays his own unique perspective in the show.
Absolutely. In fact, literally, because he rolls in reverse at the end of the train, being a brake car. And so he's able to bring that different perspective and show that you can be a leader no matter where you are on the train.
And Mattel wanted to achieve an accurate fictional representation of an autistic child, didn't they?
Very, very much so. So when I first came on, I was a little worried. There's always that worry about if someone's just trying to take a diversity checkbox. I'm autistic myself. I'm also a social worker who works with autistic kids. And, you always worry maybe someone just wants to tick that box, but that was quickly assuaged. Mattel brought on multiple autistic writers, multiple consultants, a lot of consultants, and a fantastic autistic voice actor. They've really been open to any suggestions that we have. I really was given free rein to really shape the character. At the beginning, they only really told us a few things, like that they wanted him to be a brake car and a couple of other things like that. But otherwise, they just really gave us free rein to make the most authentic autistic character that I have ever seen in the media.
And now autistic children are unrepresented in children's programming. So this is a great achievement, isn't it?
It's very true. In fact, autistic people are underrepresented in all programming. There's getting to be more autistic characters in the media, which is great. But even among the representation that there is, much of it is very stereotypical. So on the one hand, you have characters who are very savant. They're like perfect in almost every way, except maybe some social skills. And everyone else is just there to gawk at how amazing they are. Or they're, on the other hand, they're totally helpless and they're there to be completely just pitied by everyone else. And those are both very harmful stereotypes. Autistic people are just typical people. I shouldn't say typical, but we're average people who have our strengths, have our challenges, have our interests, have our own goals. And I just thought this was such a fantastic opportunity to represent that on screen in one of the most popular children's brands in history that's already very popular with autistic kids.
Well, Daniel, where can viewers find Bruno the Break Car on Thomas and Friends?
So in the US, Thomas and Friends is currently airing on Cartoonito on Cartoon Network. And also, Bruno is starring in his own YouTube series, which we just released the first episode for, so you can check that out. He's going to be in the music album. He's going to be at the Mystery at Lookout Mountain special that's coming out later this year. He's going to be in dozens and dozens of episodes. He's going to be all over the place.
Well, Daniel, it's really exciting, especially for a whole generation of autistic children to see representation in Thomas and Friends. So thank you so much for joining me this morning, and congratulations, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you so much.